Alright y'all, we back with the Jamaican Truck Simulator. We're gonna blaze a trail from San Sebastian right up the French coast, all the way on the west side. Actually, I'm kidding. This is Eurotruck Simulator with the famous YouTuber profile on Eurotruck Simulator 2. We're in ProMods 2.43, and if we check out the world map, we have actually done that European coastal tour all the way from Bari, all the way out and into Spain. Now we're going up to Bordeaux in France, and we're hauling used packaging. And actually, I should be on the world map screen. As you can see, we added 3 points of interest on the way, and that is because we have $53,000, and I realized we need to start thinking about buying a truck. And since I have not been paying attention whatsoever to truck dealerships, I'm not sure we have any discovered. So here we are, we're ready to go. Truck's already started. Unfortunately, no GPS in the dash. Ugh. So, we switched up our GPS voices. We will have to see what, I think I'm using Lori? No, I'm using Jane from the Great Britain. And we're taking off right from that IKEA location. Can I get out of here? Ooh, that was tight. Am I going the right way? Anyway, we're taking off right from that IKEA location that was really close to our finished location from the last video. And unfortunately, the job that we're doing today does not give us time to sleep. So, it is what it is. We'll be driving. Right. We'll be driving through the night. Is the point of what I was getting at there. Looks like I go right because there is no left. I've never seen that little
right turn ahead.
IKEA toy monster. Trying to keep it realistic. I don't think you'd use your Jake brake in the middle of the night like this. What time is it? It's
right turn ahead.
I'm sure there's a clock somewhere. What time is it?
Turn right.
Oh, it's just past midnight. So yeah, we would not be using the engine brake in this scenario.
Right turn ahead.
Jane have me doing circles around IKEA right now because it's starting to feel like she might be.
Turn left.
This is the exit from... I should have made a left. That was where we exited IKEA. Should have made a left, Jane. Jane? No, there's nobody sitting there.
Right turn ahead.
Alright, now that we're on the highway, I think the engine brake is safe. So yeah, we are kind of starting from some humble beginnings here on our quick jobs. As you can see, my truck is kind of ugly. Just this small cab would be more suited to something like a flatbed or a tanker trailer. Uh-oh, which way do I go? Right, oh my god, I should have gone right.
Keep right. Then turn right.
Well, shit. Maybe after the second truck. I can only pull this off because it's the middle of the night. In the daytime, I couldn't do this. Anyway, there we go. Sorry about that. Daytime, we absolutely could not pull that off. Wait, no, I didn't. I was going the right way. Jane, I'm gonna need you to be better next time. I gotta move my headset. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Speed limit here is 50. That sign would lead me to believe 80. But I'm afraid if I jump up to 80, I'll just get a fine. But we got like 2 fines in here last time. Not
Keep
cool.
right.
Not
Then
cool, SCS.
turn right. Turn right.
We're in a neighborhood, so I'm going to assume my Jake brake would be
Turn right.
in poor taste. Ooh, speed bump, speed bump. Whoa. There's another little one coming up. Probably not the right gear there.
Exit right ahead. Take the exit right.
Right here? I'm gonna assume yes. They didn't say finding a new route, so hopefully that's it. Speed limit 40. I'm coming up into a neighborhood, it looks like, so I'll cut the engine brake. Trying to keep it real here, as we've said before.
Keep right. Then turn right. Turn right.
Alright, we on the road again. Very twisty, turny country roads. This ain't no highway run. That's American talk right there. This ain't no... Oh my god, am I about to roll the truck? I gotta chill. Whoa. Maybe I belong on the highways. That was really close. I wish I could sleep, man. This is,
Round the roundabout. First exit.
I do apologize. This exit right here?
Take the exit.
Yes. We have another turn coming up pretty much immediately.
Turn right.
This is so shady. Where am I going? Oh, this is...
Turn
I forgot. I
left.
added these extra miles. So the only reason we're even stopping in this little city is so I can pass by a truck dealership, which makes sense. It's a man dealership. I'm not thinking a man is really
Right
among
turn ahead.
our candidates for our first purchase, but you never know. I did finally deal with that
Turn
silly...
right.
I think it means right here, right? Yep. I did finally deal with that silly...
Right turn ahead.
That should mean here too, right? No.
Turn right.
No. Jane, you're killing me. I'm going to have to keep this up now. But that silly, like, completely wood interior from the very first episode on this channel, that was a mod, kind of a mod mislabeling.
Keep right.
That
Then
was-
take the exit right.
That was labeled as a Mercedes X-Cross MP4
Take the exit
mod,
right.
but it affected the man truck for some reason, so I took that one out, and that problem is solved. So next time we drive a man TGX, it will not be like that. That was the one that I thought I sorted out. Before I set this profile up, I went through my mods and made sure I didn't have any interiors for the man, because I knew that was an issue, but I guess I didn't know I'd have to check my Mercedes mods. So which one do I go through here? It looks like none of them will be the kind where I can just pass through. I really can't sleep. I want to, but I'm told there's no go on the sleep. 10th is not where I meant to go. I meant to go to 9th, but the transmission thought I wanted 7th again. So it's 1:22 in the morning, and that is why there's no other traffic out here, which is accurate. I'm trying to decide how I feel about the GP's realistic traffic mod. This was formerly my favorite, but I got so used to the realistic traffic density mod that now I'm kind of torn. I'm a little bit weary about what the speed limit is. They say 90. After getting like 2 or 3 fines in the last episode with that Mercedes truck, I'm kind of worried about speeding now. Especially when the posted speed limit is one thing, but for trucks it's another. That's kind of tough sometimes.
Keep right, then take the exit right.
So this is another city where we're only going here
Take the exit right.
to pass by a truck dealership. 30. Once again, turning our engine brake off because I don't want to wake up the neighbors here. Trying to be realistic. I know we're not going to get a fine for using our engine brake in game, but I figure we're going to be going through a neighborhood here if we're getting off at a little town like this. What does this truck say on the back? Towards you, though. I don't know what this company is in front of me. Looks like this one we might be able to blow through without stopping. So I messed with my mod load order. Oh, I'm high beaming this guy. Sorry, buddy. And took out the small air horns pack mod, and I rearranged the rest of my mods.
Go round the roundabout.
So that all the EVR stuff is on top and my Kreischbaum stuff is underneath. And I'm hoping maybe that is the solution I needed.
Take the exit.
Sorry, I got silent there. I'm kind of watching the cop behind me because I really don't want to have a speeding ticket. But yeah, we took all the Kreischbaum stuff and moved it below the EVR stuff because that Mercedes truck was an EVR sound and it was doing that. And I don't know why, other than maybe all the Kreischbaum stuff was on top of it and that's not how it should be. I'm not sure. I really can't tell you any reason why that would be the solution. But I'm hoping it is.
Left turn ahead. Turn left. Left turn ahead.
Iveco, well that will not be my first truck or maybe my ever truck.
Turn left.
Is it the same police car from before? Well, you had the right of way there, Chief. And this kind of neighborhood is why we were not running our engine brake, because I don't want to wake these people up. At least that is how truck driving works in real life. So we're doing it that way in game. No engine brakes in the neighborhoods.
Right turn ahead.
much like real life, I'm gonna just about stop, but I'm in a truck. Stopping is the enemy.
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
I'm gonna bring the engine brake on right here because I know I'm not near any neighborhoods. So once again, we're adding a little bit of extra mileage on this trip just because we're not too terribly far from buying a truck, and I have no DAF dealerships discovered, no Scania dealerships discovered, and those are probably the main two companies I would look at for our first truck because they have cheap old stuff that you can buy for around $110,000, I feel like. So we're about halfway to the point of needing to buy a truck. So now is the time to make those discoveries. And there's a cop behind me. Speed limit's 90 kilometers an hour. What am I worried about? I'm probably going to get a ticket for going too slow, if anything. I have 286 kilometers to go. I can go 531 on this tank of gas, so I'm all good there. So we should have one more little side quest of a stop before we get to our destination. Just because I would like a chance to discover as many truck dealerships as we can, and we're going to pass 3 on the way here. That was close. That cop, it's like he slowed down to see if I slowed down. Jerk. The jerk store called. They're running out of you. Limit appears to be 70 all the way through this, but in here they say to drop to 30, so we're going to get right around 30. I feel like I hear music, but I definitely don't. Oops, speed limit is 90 and we're going about 97, so my bad. How long do I have to go? Still 3 hours. This is a long one. Sorry, gentlemen and lady, if we have any ladies watching. My viewer stats say no, but you never know. Once again, this is DP's realistic traffic mod that we're using, which is why we're seeing about no traffic, because it's 3 in the morning. There should be a lot at rush hour. This mod was always really good for providing like a ton of traffic at rush hour and having the correct lulls at other times, and I really like the merge behavior. It's not perfect, but it's better than, certainly better than SES behavior, and better than a few other traffic mods I've seen. I like this one, but I'm not sure I like it in ETS because I really got used to the realistic traffic density mod. So, what do you guys think of the 1080p downloads, or 1080p, what is it, streaming quality, you know what I mean, the uploads. I started doing them in 1080p. I think for a lot of people that won't even make a difference. By far, the average screen size for most devices is 1080p. Well, no, most people's computers is 1080p. A lot of people's phones are 1080p, or maybe 1440 if you have the latest, last couple years of Galaxy phones have been 1440p, or Galaxy tablets, but iPhones I think only lately are hitting that 1440p mark. So if you have an 11, I think you're good. 10, I think you're probably good. But anything older than that, no go. You're streaming in 1080p. And even at 1440p, this 1080p video will look good on like a 6-inch screen. So I've kind of stopped stressing so much about quality because YouTube really crushes it anyway. I mean that not positively. I mean they crush your...
Keep right.
They compress the heck out of your video, to say the least. So there's a lot of pixelating that I don't see, but when I watch these back on YouTube, I can see. Clumsy Gaming goes through the same thing. His are the videos I look at the most to check my quality and say, how am I doing? I don't know how he gets his quality so high on his recordings, but his videos look pristine. And so I really just try to measure myself up to that and say, do my videos look about as good as his? I wish I were uploading everything in 1440p because that is currently what he does. But for the majority of his channel, like when I subscribed, it was 1080p. And pretty much everyone else I can find is doing 1080p for the most part. And if they're doing more than that, then they don't upload all the time, which I get because the uploads on 1440p videos take a long time. So we're trying 1080p. This should be pretty nonchalant. I should be able to upload, like, if I go to bed, I'd maybe upload, like, 4, 5, or 6 videos before the next day, especially if I go to bed and then work the next day. So my computer has the 6 to 8 hours of me sleeping plus, like, the whole next day. And you know what? It looks like we're going to get a Naturalux sunrise. Sorry, I had to... Ooh, I got to cut over 2 lanes. There's actually a mod I need to get kind of soon that's going to provide more crazy random roadside events. But yeah, until then, good morning. Good morning, Vietnam. But we're in France. But yeah, this will be a pleasant thing to wake up to. Although the sun rising right there makes me think we might be going south right now, which is a bit of a concern. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, kind of southish. Certainly not north, but that's because we've had to take these detours. Wait, I'm speeding, by the way. We've had to take a couple detours to discover various truck dealerships. I think I'm going to throw the realistic traffic density mod back in because the roads are just too dead with this traffic mod on it. I might throw it back in later. Maybe when we start doing different jobs, we more frequently drive through the night. But for now, we're going to throw the realistic traffic density back in for the next video. Unless at sunrise, you know, I'm really wowed by things. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my beverage there. That's why I was all over the place. Got an hour and 21 minutes to go. That is 97 kilometers. We can go 330. So although it looks like I'm getting low on fuel, I'm apparently going to make it. I thought we had one more. Oh yeah, it's that when we're dropping off at our destination city of Bordeaux.
Keep left.
I got to go an extra time around the block to discover something else. So as the sun rises, you will start to notice more cars coming on the road, and rush hour will feel like rush hour, I'm pretty sure. And that's a pretty cool feeling. Very immersive. If I were driving on my own, not recording, I might be more inclined to use this for that very immersive effect, you know, whatever you want to call it. But driving on the channel, I'm not sure. I think I need to keep a little more traffic in there just to keep things interesting. But it's 5:18 in the morning, so rush hour should be starting as we drop off at Bordeaux. There's certainly a certain certain side of the trucking world that tries to make use of the nighttime hours when traffic is at a minimum, because you can be way quicker getting through cities, through high population centers at night. And if time is money for you in your truck driving career, that is a wise call. But also in the middle of the night, less likely to see animals on the road, more likely to fall asleep. I know, you know, if you have your whole life tailored around that, stay up, but you know, it's tough. Driving through the night is tough and boring. You can't see anything. It's really a weird kind of existence you run if you are a night bird, night breed, creature of the night. Look at that rear view in my what is it? My sunrise in the rear view. There we go. I had the words all mixed up. Look at that rear view in the sunrise. Huh. I thought about making something like this, the screenshot. I don't normally show you guys this part of the video making process. I do this beforehand, but you know what? I'm just going to move the microphone. The sunrise is pretty enough that if I can figure out my buttons, I think we might do this time. Something like that for the screenshot. What do you say? Because the screenshot that I took before in that little like IKEA spot was pretty bad, pretty rough. So I think this might be a little more appealing for the viewer that hasn't clicked on the video yet. I don't know if I should be on that side or this side. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, and this one needs, I'm going to say a little more red and magenta. Ooh, nice, okay. Blur, focusing plane, I put it right behind the truck most of the time. Pretty good, right? Did you click on that? If you're watching this video, you did click on this. I hate to say. So I'm going to bring the microphone back to where I sit, and we should be good. So if you're watching the video, you're welcome. I don't normally put the viewer through that part of the process, but since I had such a bad thumbnail before, because like this kind of ugly truck and that kind of ugly back corner of the IKEA depot, that was not a very appealing thumbnail. So hopefully this one makes you a little more into clicking on the video. But I kind of like that aspect that I normally have, where I take a picture of the truck, the way it sits when we pick it up, so you know what we're getting into. You know, I don't want to, maybe I do want to give the clickbait of knowing
take the exit right.
A really nice sunset was coming along. That's kind of a tough one.
Take the exit right.
Because right now I gotta assume I'm gonna be popping up in somebody's related videos column, and it'll be an option to click on the famous YouTuber profile and watch the videos. So I probably should reconsider my thumbnail policy of just taking one at the beginning, so you know what kind of truck we're driving and what we're getting into. But if I make everyone a really nice sunset pic, that might make newcomers more inclined to click on the video who haven't seen the videos. But for my subscribers, I feel like
go round the roundabout, first exit.
oh, I'm gonna have to stop here. Yeah, for subscribers, I kind of like the idea of just giving a picture of the truck, the way we're getting it, kind of like we're just a company driver showing up to drive the truck we've been told to drive, you know?
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
I wouldn't run my engine brake like this if we were in a neighborhood, but this is an industrial area, and it's 6 in the morning. People are up for work now. I think we're good to go with the engine brake, but again, it's an industrial area anyway. See how there's more traffic now, though?
Turn left.
I wouldn't call it rush hour, but there certainly is more traffic, which I really like that kind of aspect of this map. Or not this map, this traffic mod, but I do still think it's a little bit too dead, and that we're going to run the realistic traffic mod unless we get another...
Left turn ahead.
Unless we get another crash from that, then we will take that out and go back to this DP's realistic
Turn
traffic mod.
left.
We'll see what we end up doing. So this was the dealership that we wanted to discover, and a DAF dealership is very good because I think that's probably going to be our first truck.
Go straight on. Left turn ahead. Turn left, then turn left.
Oh, I thought this was my drop-off point. Oh wait, is this where I go? Glow beer?
Turn left.
Yeah. Really? Thank you, Audi, but I appreciate it, but I wasn't ready for that. Now I'm
You
holding
have
us both
reached your
up.
destination.
My spot's up there to the left. Trailer axle is already up, so that means should have a pretty smooth sailing U-turn, and then we just have to back up. All right. When the cones are green, that means we're in, so I'll take it right there. Ought to do it. Yeah. Should have had my flashes on for that, I forgot. Lights off. We're good to go. That is episode, I think, 8 for the famous YouTuber profile on Eurotruck Simulator 2. Oh, apparently I, at the last second, I must have moved. We gotta pick this up again. Now we'll do the flashers. We gotta come out from under it and then back up again. So just watch that cone in the back. When that turns green, we know we're good again. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, parking brake, engine, flashers, lights as I mentioned. Now we'll try it. There we go. My bad. So that was a long one. Actually took 6 hours, so that was a pretty lengthy trip, but we discovered 3 new dealerships and we ranked up by 1. So where do you want to spend that point? I mean, high value? Fragile? Just in time? We'll do high value for now. And so let's see what the next trip is likely going to be. Kind of to wet your whistle for next time. Looking to go anywhere north along here. There we go. Ugh, another Ford F-Max. I'll take it. Oh, another Volvo. Okay. Not bad, but we just drove a Volvo like that. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be the F-Max. That one, you know, it's not my favorite truck, but it does look really nice and feel nice on the inside. So we'll probably go with that. Thanks for watching this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share this channel or this video if you liked it on, you know, whatever social media platform you do. Get your friends to watch it. Check me out. Come say hello in the comments. Do all the things, and we'll catch you in the next one.